go. I'm back. All right, you guys ready for some actual Digimon now? You guys missed my, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching an archive stream. We started 30 minutes ago.
Welcome back.
Thank you. We started 30 minutes ago, but I wanted to take some time to do some math. By math, I mean I studied game theory and I knew a cool way to apply it that I wanted to try out. But you missed that if you're not here on the stream, so make sure you check us out. Link is always in the description down below. Being a big dummy and not watching this live. Can't believe that. All right. So... Speaking of, Weez, thank you for being first. And thanks to everybody to contributing to the Digimon Smash or Bash. So how did you digest that information from last night? The same thing I told you, that wasn't... Why does it always do that? It just fucking beats the game. Ear warning, I guess. I still don't understand what the plan is, right? Because logically speaking, you have a machine that can create anything that you want to be, but for what end? What do you gain out of doing this? What are we doing? We were supposed to go somewhere, right? Zaxxon form. Thank you. You were definitely much bigger in the cutscene, but whatever. Oh. I also mentioned this in the Discord, but I did go back and look at that frame in which Rie transformed. Fuck is Crusadermon doing? What does that mean? Oh, Omega-mon-san? I suppose that makes sense. It's like, I guess eaters would technically be like an omnivore. The motherfuckers just eat everything, and they're an invasive species. What chapter are we on again? I think this is 11. They're definitely saying the Yggdrasil, which is like the tree of life. Which is Eden, yeah? What do you mean? Why? Why did that happen? So you're saying because of human emotions that caused a glitch in whatever's meta space and that caused eaters.
そのデジタル的に異質な感情データが奴らを生み出したと。
そんな。
無論早計な判断に異を唱えるロイヤルナイツも存在した。私がそうであったように。だが自らの結論を誇示し、全ての原因は人間にあると主張する者も少なくない。彼らは今人間世界を滅ぼそうと動き出している。
Got it. I understand now. Crusadermon wants to kill humanity.
滅ぼす？人間世界っていうとどこからどこまで？中野？東京？日本？
Yeah. Crusadermon wants to kill humanity to save the digital world. Got it. Makes sense. How does anything of what they're doing make to their plan? But I don't get, like, that's what I'm not understanding right now. So how does having a machine that creates human mental data and copy paste it and ad infinitum, how does that equate to destroying humanity? The Eden syndrome cases makes perfect sense because all you got to do is get everybody into the thing and then delete them, right? Or delete all metadata, or delete Eden.
What the hell is this?
Okay, they want to save the digital world. How the hell is killing humans gonna save it? Killing humans, or humans existing in the digital space, period, is causing eaters to appear. So getting rid of humans will get rid of the eaters. So if we think about that like as a flower, I guess seeds can't. The eaters are the seeds that get pollinated, but you can't pollinate shit if there's no flower to begin with. If you think about it like that, this is one half of the story. We don't know Crusadermon's story. I just don't understand. So now we have the plan, but I don't understand how we're getting to the end goal. Maybe play the game. Not sure. Half the fun is me trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Not all Digimon, just certain ones.
What the hell is this?
Okay, so the question now is how many Royal Knights is on Crusadermon's side too, or is it just Crusadermon? So I'm thinking, give me a second. No, because all I see is the tools to make. All I see are the tools to make a bigger mess. Like you have the copy paste tools of mental data, and the mental data creates more eaters. So are they trying to just overrun everything? There are 13 of them. As far as we know, all of them could be, all the Royal Knights could be on this team. Well, the only one we know is Omnimon. Omnimon is on our side. The rest of them could just be doing whatever the fuck, you know? Are they trying to overrun Eden and just kill all humans that way? Like, I don't understand. Or just kill Eden? Because getting rid of Eden also fixes the problem. That is not true. From what I understand, Alphamon doesn't really participate in anything and does their own thing. He would. Although, if that's his character, you would think he'd be named Sigmamon. Digital shift.
次元の壁と我々が呼ぶ原理原則により異なる次元時空として隔てられている。だがその壁に大穴をうがち次元の隔たりに扉を作り出せば 2つの世界はつながり、原理原則が重なって混ざり合い、結果あらゆるデジモンが往来可能となる。
It's not even that far-fetched of a plan. That's literally what we're doing as a being. Our physical body at the moment is asleep in Kamishiro Industries or wherever the fuck, right? The body that we're using as a player character right now is all data. So it's not even that far-fetched in this world.
東京で起きているデジタルウェーブの増大や異常はおそらく扉を開くための準備に違いない。パラダイスロスト計画とはそれだ。つまり計画を推し進めていた岸辺という人間は彼らロイヤルナイツの意向に従っているか、もしくは精神を操られている可能性が高い。
じゃあオメガモン以外のロイヤルナイツもこっちに。
2つの世界は完璧に隔絶されているわけではなく、わずかな次元の裂け目がいくつも存在する。私もアグモンとガブモンというデータ質量の小さな姿でなら通過することができた。予期せず記憶の一部を失ってしまったが。
So they're literally talking about packet loss. They couldn't remember what was going on because they literally had packet loss. They literally lost memory. I like that. That's fun.
そっか。
For anyone who doesn't know, sometimes when you transfer data over the internet, sometimes data gets lost, and that's what's called packet loss. So they literally had packet loss, and that's why they couldn't remember. As far as amnesia goes, I think that's a pretty good way for that's a pretty good way to describe why they couldn't remember.
私は何としても彼らを人間世界への侵攻を阻止したい。自分たちの世界を救うために別の世界を滅ぼすなど正しいはずが、そのような破壊的解決を私は望まない。
オメガモン、私もそんなの嫌だ。だって人間とデジモンはもっと仲良くなれるはずだもん。
どうか君たちの力を貸してほしい。この事件にはロイヤルナイツである私ですら知り得ない謎がある。それを解明し事件を解決に導くには君たちの力が必要だ。
待たせてすまない。思いのほか検証に手間取ったよ。だがその甲斐あっていろいろと興味深いことが判明した。
What now?
事務所に戻りたまえ。直ちに会議だ。
私たちも行く。さっきの話も伝えないとだしね。お待たせ。それじゃあ京子さん、作戦会議始めちゃおう。
いや、あと一人重要なキャストがまだ。
Oh, Arata showing up then.
重要なキャスト？私たち以外に誰が？重要なキャストってまさか。
What we should do is we should feed the eaters one of Kyoko's coffees. That'll kill them instantly.
岸辺を追い詰めるための作戦会議って聞いてきてみりゃ、暴走イノシシアタック少女も一緒だよ。
それはこっちのセリフです。レジェンドとかどんだけあれこじらせてるんですか。そもそも何よ。アンダーゼロでも一人でいなくなってさ。あんたこそチーム戦向いてないんだから足引っ張んないでよね。
悪いがこの作戦は誰一人かけても成立しないんだ。暴走イノシシアタック少女もレジェンドただし中にこじらせ少年も協力してほしい。
Ha 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 ha.
まあ俺は岸辺を叩けるんなら何だっていいさ。早く始めてくれ。
What they should have done for this game chat is that they should have given you a temporary like a temporary item or like a usable item that's just her coffee. You throw the coffee at a Digimon and it does damage.
だそうだ。暴走イノシシアタック少女も異論はないか。
あとその前にちょっちみんなに聞いてほしい話があって。
I'll get the couch again.
それがパラダイスロスト計画の全容か。
人間世界の破滅とかマジかよ。そこまで話がでかくなってんのか。
その情報のおかげで私の仮説も全て立証された。
She's sticking with
感
that.
謝しよう。 暴走イノシシアタック少女。
It's an insta kill and you get one of those items every time Hyoko gives you some coffee.
いや私っていうかオメガモンのおかげっていうか京子さんその呼び方もうやめてっていうか
それでは改めて作戦会議を始めよう。まずは事実 A、 岸辺理恵の目的は次元の壁に穴をうがつこと、次元の扉を開くことであると判明した。
And so all the tests in creating the eaters and everything was them practicing on opening the door, which makes sense, yes.
事実 B、 その岸辺理恵によって上白優子が誘拐された。
It's more that she just kind of walked into her room and kept her there, but yeah.
これら A、B の事実はおそらく無関係ではない。 A を達成するために B の実行が不可欠だったのだろう。そして A はまだ達成されていない。よって今回の作戦行動では上白優子の奪還およびパラダイスロスト計画の全面阻止の同時達成が可能となる。
いきなり頭パ
Man, wait until we get to the actual math part of it, Nukia.
いい実行の理由はこの際気にすんなってか。いくらなんでも強引すぎんだろ。
名推理とは得てしてそういうものさ。だが至極まっとうな君の疑念の雲を払うため私が新しく手に入れた証拠をお披露目するとしよう。
相変わらずつかみどころねえな。
最近起きた迷いな事件の発生場所、そして現在検知可能なデジタルウェーブの流れをシミュレートした結果、定常的に安定状態にある大規模なエネルギー場の存在が浮かび上がった。
Energy locus?
東京全域を覆う円環状のエネルギーの流れ。私はこの環状ネットワークをデジタルラインと名付けた。驚くべきことにデジタルウェーブで構築されたこのエネルギー場は人為的な制御がなされている。十中八九上白岸辺たちの手によってだ。各地に配置されたエデンスポットもどうやらエネルギー場の構築に関連していたらしい。
そうか、新宿でオタクがジャンプしたネットワークはこいつだったのか。
ほうほう。
エデンスポットにそんな秘密があったとはな。要は流脈みたいな道ができてるってことだろ。
That's an interesting way to describe that, but basically she's saying there's pools of a lot of digital energy at certain areas, and those are the spots where that are necessary in order to open the door. That's what she's saying.
その通り。このネットワークは流脈、レイラインなど古くから存在する超自然的なエネルギー場と酷似している。
She mentioned that in an earlier chapter as well.
岸辺たちは長い時間をかけてデジタルラインを整備していたんだろう。デジタルウェーブを循環させる構造はそれ自体がエネルギー反応炉であることを示している。
Okay, I looked it up. It's called Kyoko Coffee Rainbow. That's the actual name. But it doesn't increase an ally's base stats up to 30. What it does is increase an ally's base stats up to 30%. 5 times, however, the Digimon is poisoned.
蓄積し、冷気させ、増幅して放出する。実によくできた構造だ。このデジタルラインに蓄積された膨大なエネルギー量のデジタルウェーブを放出することで扉が開くのだと私は考える。エネルギーの冷気状態から推測するにパラダイスロスト計画はいつ実行されても不思議はない状況と言える。そして現在エネルギーの流れに著しい変化が見られるポイントがある。エネルギーの流れを追いたどり着いた先は六本木だ。六本木の地下には上白の研究施設があり六本木地下施設と呼ばれているらしい。なんともそっけない政府関連施設じみた名称だと思わないか。そうだ、以前調査した地下道その奥にあった例の施設だ。君のログ情報を追跡した結果上白優子と別れた地点と座標軸が一致した。
Okay.
本丸は間違いなくここだ。
So So we can definitely get there. The question is, how the fuck are we getting Yuuko out? Because we can get in, but they can't physically get in, no?
そこを攻め落とせば優子奪還一生は確実ってわけかけど計画阻止は微妙だな
Well, hopefully, which is not going to be the case, getting Yuuko should be enough to stop the plan if they need Yuuko to be able to complete the plan in the first place.
A 達成に B 実行が必要だったとして B が実行された時点で A 達成に必要な条件 C が成立しているならすでに B は
もうやめて私の脳みそはすでに限界よっていうか黙れオタクあなた略してオラタ
あ
抜かりはないさオラタ君デジタルウェーブの制御自体を妨害するんだ説明した通りデジタルラインはデジタルウェーブの流れを制御して構築された人工物だその制御はエデンスポットをはじめとする各種装置の稼働やコンピュータオペレーティングで行われているつまりそれらを妨害できれば
なんともアナログな方法だな要は電源を落としちまえってことだろ
その通りしかし向こうもそこが弱点なのは承知しているはずだ予備電源の一つや二つ用意しているだろう
See, this is what I was talking about learning game theory. So this is a very similar situation in which case our opponents, Rie, knows what their lose condition is and has put stuff in place to stop that lose condition from happening. So there you go. A minor real life application of game theory, I guess. Although that's just common sense, right? You cover your weakness.
必ずほころびは生じるはずだ
いっぱい人を集めて一斉に電源を送るとか
アホそんなもん東京中を停電させりゃ一発だろそっちは俺に任せてくれ京子さん
東京中をってだからどうやって
はーん俺はハッカーだぜハッカーがやることは一つだろ知った連中を集めて各地の電力供給システムにハッキングを仕掛ける一斉にド派手にな
It's like when a boss has a big weak spot. Of course they're gonna cover it. You just need to uncover it. Yeah. So there are like different ways of doing that. In terms of like logically, the obvious thing is to uncover it, or you could not do that and just hit it, the other parts of it hard, or you can. There are different ways that you can choose to deal with the situation. And game theory is just studying different options based on the situation. That's what game theory is. And I think it's cool so far. The math has been throwing me off, like the actual proper math for it, but like studying the actual like situations and stuff is pretty interesting to me.
ま、加減はするさ。影響範囲は必要最低限に絞り込む。その分時間はかかっちまうな。
Go the harder but more effective way, or the easier but less effective way. So we were talking about the rock paper scissors thing, and like in a normal game of rock paper scissors, you have a mixed strategy Nash equilibrium, which basically means it doesn't matter what your opponent does, you will always have an advantage and a disadvantage, right? So no matter what happens, you will always have. No matter what your opponent chooses, you will always have an advantage or disadvantage. No matter what you would choose, you will always have an advantage. Your opponent will always have an advantage or disadvantage. And no matter what happens, no matter what strategy you pull, they can pull out a different strategy, which is what made the no game, no life situation much more complicated, because he said, I'm only going to do this one thing. And if I do anything other than this one thing, I'm going to lose, which made that situation a lot more complicated, which is why I said, mathematically speaking, her best bet is to play scissors, which is what she ended up doing in the end. Her, mathematically speaking, the way that she accrues the least amount of loss is to play scissors. However, she was not playing to win. She was playing to not lose, which is a completely different set of things, which is a psychological thing that has nothing to, which I think technically speaking has nothing to do with game theory and more into game psychology. playing to win and playing to lose are two separate things. But that's why I find all of this fascinating. You know what I mean?
なるほど。君には各地にあるエデンスポットへのハッキングを依頼しようと考えていたのだが、確実に岸辺の虚をつくとするなら絡めてから攻めるべきだ。美なるかな美なるかな無形に至る。作戦名無形の陣といったところかな。
I said playing to lose, playing to not lose. There's a difference between playing to win and playing to not lose, if that makes sense. I think the best way to describe that is if, like, say we're playing an SMT game and the boss hits me and wipes out my entire party and I start panicking and trying to revive everybody, I'm playing to not lose, as opposed to doing the smart thing, which is playing to win. Like, what's my win condition? Trying to figure out how I get out of the situation and then win. If that makes sense. Hopefully that made sense.
お、いいね。孫子。真なるかな真なるかな無声に至る。
まあわかんないけどわかった。わかんないようでわかった。あなたがそっちなら私たちは言うこっちだね。だよね。
理解が早くて助かる。では君たちは地下道から六本木地下施設へ向かってくれたまえ。童貞は助手が把握しているはずだ。
そんじゃ同時作戦開始だ。優子は任せたぜ。
よーし、言うこっちを助け出すぞ。でもってパラパラダンス計画なんてのも絶対阻止だ。
Why are you just stop talking? All right, let's see here. The beauty of the moon and stars here is incomparable to that of Japan. Look, man, that'd be really cool if they actually sent me a picture. All right, I'm gonna switch out the Digimons on the team. I also probably need to heal everybody. Other than having Omnimon, why is she even here? She's here because she means well. All right, back to the underground. In the underground, in the underground. We're going to exploit this place without any punishment from last time. I'm in. Wow.
地下道か。地下にこんな大きいトンネルがあったとは。じめっとしてるし、壁がうにょうにょってしてて、いかにも地下っぽ。あれ？ここちょっとだけデジタルシフトしてない？
以前よりデジタルウェーブの影響が濃くなっているな。おそらくデジモンやイーターも現れるだろう。気を引き締めてくれ。
オッケー。言うこっちを助ける前にヘロヘロになっちゃ元も子もない。
I'm still concerned about how Omegamon knew Nokia and how we have these paths that are connecting to each other, but we have such little information about that. I haven't bothered to bring it up.
おや？今気がついたのか？六本木まで10キロ弱、時間にして2時間といったところだ。
10キロ。2時間？どうしよう。体力的な意味で。
I bet you feel bad about wearing those type of shoes now.
とにかく頑張るしかないよね。
Is homegirl following us? The whatchamacallit girl, I can't remember her name. But yeah. If we went left last time, let's go right. Anyway. Dead end. Dead end. I mean, grabbing more stuff would always be helpful. So what's everyone else up to? How's everyone's days going? We got some time to kill before we actually get through the plot, right? So. Did you guys find the game theory stuff interesting? Or is it just me? I'm making burgers and probably continuing God of War. What kind of burgers? Or just burgers? They're cold. It's kind of warm here. It's too complex, but it's interesting. So the thing is that I don't think it is complex. It just seems that way because you have to do it like it's explaining it as detailed as possible. You know what I mean? At least that's the way that I feel about it. It's explaining this very simple thing as complicated as possible in as much detail as possible. So when you get like deep into the weeds of something, it feels like it gets complicated, but it's really not. It's being deceiving. Ocean Way. I could attach a picture, but instead you'll get to see it when I get back. That's lame, Mom. Alright, I assume that we're just gonna go this. Nope.
突然だが君たちはローラーのついてる靴でも履いているのか？それとも優子くんの元へ急ぐために息せき切って全力疾走でもしているのかな？
Oh, is it a distortion? Are we going faster than we should be?
いきなり何？京子さん。普通に進んでますけど。むしろペースダウンしてますけど。
ではわずか数十分で君たちのデジバイス反応が赤坂にあるのはどういうことだろうな。
赤坂？いやいや、いくら私たちがユーコッチ奪還のために死に物狂いで走ってもこんな早く赤坂は無理でしょ。
迷いがとはたとえわずかでもここまで物理原則に影響を与えるのだな。
どういうこと？
It's a time distortion. The space in the distortion is actually shorter than it is to actually get there because of timey-wimey space bullshit. Anyone who's seen Doctor Who, it's the same concept of it's smaller on the outside. We got that NASA speed internet connection to get somewhere faster. That doesn't. But fiber is light speed, so we're not going anywhere faster than the speed of light.
六本木までの距離が短くなっている。地下だから気づきにくいが、空間が歪み短縮されているようだ。これは思ったよりも早く六本木に到着できそうだな。
本当？やったー！いまいち言ってることはわかんないけど、デジタルシフトもたまにはいいことするじゃん。
それから今分かったことなのだが、君たちの後ろにもう一つデジバイスの反応がある。敵の死角かもしれない。注意したまえ。
はい。
敵の死角？あんたなんでこんなとこにいんのよ。
アンさんだ。ユーコはを助けに行くんやろ。
優子っていうか優吾っていうかてかあんたは優吾が優子っちだって知ってたわけ？
もちろん知っとったわ。
わざわざアバターまで変えて優子っちは何をしていたの？
あの姿は優子はんの兄さんの姿なんや。
It's the country gal. I don't like it. It doesn't localize well because she sounds suave as fuck, but she's got it obviously like an Okinawan accent, or she's got like a different accent. So you could tell she's being weird because usually the honorific is san, but she says han. It's the localization's fault. I don't think there's a good way to do that. Like I can't think of it. Try to think about a suave like countryman. It's kind of hard to think about. You know what I mean?
優子っちのお兄さん。
Oh, okay. All right. We're gonna take a brief detour, because Landy is now talking in the Discord. So give me 1 second. This is not making it into the VOD. Should have been here live. God, I love Balatro. It's not the same as Balatro, but it's pretty close.
そう。エデン症候群にかかって何年も前から寝たきりの兄さん、優吾はんや。そのアバターを使うて、優子はんは優子はんの父親が作ったエデンを守っとった。ザクソンのハッカー、優吾として。
どうしてそんなこと？
I wonder how many people actually play Balatro and then try playing actual poker. I mean, Balatro doesn't really do anything except help you identify hands. Otherwise, it doesn't help you at all.
優子はんは家族の縁が薄いお人やから、家族との何かをつないでいたかったんちゃうやろうか。
All right, boys, it's time to place put. What? Why do you have a banana? I just need to get the malt up, bro.
家族との何か。優子っち、そうだったんだ。
優子はんはわっちに手を差し伸べてくれた。わっちに居場所をくれた大事な人や。
Also, you're gay.
お願いや。わっちも一緒に連れてってくれへんやろうか。優子はんを助けたいんや。お願いします。
本気なの？けど確かに優子っちを助けたいって思いは一緒なんだよね。よし。
And then she wants to join my party. I guess I'll let her. What the fuck, whatever.
ノキアはん、お気に。
ちょっとお礼とかやめてよ。調子狂っちゃうじゃん。いつも通りでいいって。
いつも通りって。ブサイ。
それは却下。ほら、さっさと行くわよ。
Is she like physically in the party now, or? Well, I guess not. And now we gotta get the items. But yeah, no, the game theory stuff is really cool and interesting to me. I wonder if there's, oh wow, there was another item over there. Well, I'm not going back over there to get it. I wonder if there's like a psychology thing that I can do for gaming. I wonder if there's a way that I can study like game psychology, like the stuff, specifically the poker shit. You know what I mean? Because that's what I really like. Knowing mathematically the best outcome is one thing, but knowing like doing like the Do you think Matt had studied game theory? No. I mean, sure, I'm sure he did in his own free time, but MatPat is a theater kid. I don't know if he like graduated from that, but I recall him saying something about being in college and being a theater kid. She's not actually in the party, not even as a guest character. I guess we go left now. Ocean wave, send him to the grave. Weez, when you eventually do go to college, what do you think you're gonna study? Assuming you do. Maybe you choose not to. Honestly, college is low-key a scam, but... Damn, why is she bouncing like that? Like just flopping. You need better support. I was planning on going to college if I don't get a job by fall. I think that's a pretty decent plan. Especially if your dad's paying for it, right? But what do you think about going to school for? I'll probably go into engineering or some kind of cooking classes with some cooking classes on the side. You can't go wrong on engineering. Engineering, you'll always have some kind of job in that. No, I had to be a fucking art major. Well, on the bright side, everything that I wanted to do, I actually did learn how to do, and I'm more or less self-sufficient. The problem now is that I can't get a job unless I make my own job. I had a philosophy class that I didn't take until like my junior year, but man, philosophy was really cool to learn too. If I do get a job before the fall, I'll probably work a little longer, save up some cash so I actually have some spending money. I mean, just having extra money just in general, like, I cannot tell you how much, how good it is to just have a lot, like a fuck ton of money just saved up. Like, you know how much like $1,000 would do for me right now? And it's, depending on your job, you can get that in like 2 weeks. BRB? You always leave right as the action is about to happen. Kinda sucks to be Wheeze, huh? And my dad? Your dad has excellent timing.
わずかながらロイヤルナイツの反応がある。ここに間違いないようだ。
By the way, if you didn't hit the like button currently, you should do that, and you should also hit the like button for the previous video, because the previous video I was cooking up on the thumbnail.
それはできない相談だ。これでようやく災いの元凶を、薄汚い人間どもを消し去ることができるのだから。
Oh, she's racist. She got the human racist. That's even better than her just being like, I want to wipe out humanity. She's racist to humans. We got ourselves a Goku Black.
Omegamon の入れ知恵か。Omegamon。貴様はここにいる人間どもに負けず劣らず愚かだな。人間風情に肩入れし、崇高なる意志に背くとは。
お前、まさか。ノキア、気をつけろ。この女、人間ではない。どういう
こと？だって岸辺は。
ついにこの時が来たのだ。誰にも邪魔などさせない。させるものか。
まずい。奴はもう計画を始めるつもりだ。
もう遅い。さあ、裁きの扉よ。
Did somebody say door to darkness?
よし、これでこっちの準備はほぼ整った。あとはあいつらが優子を救い出せれば。
お忙しそうですね。
てめえ、スエド、なんだってこんなとこに。
いえいえ、お忙しいだろうと思いましてね、お手伝いに参ったわけで。
ああ、冗談言いに来たのかよ。悪いけど今あんたに付き合ってる暇なんて。
新くん、君はどうしますか？もしもこの世界に歪みが生じた原因が全て君たちにあるとしたら。
はあ？歪みだ？一体何の話だ？
まあそのおかげでこの世界は新しい姿へと進化しようとしているのですがね。
Okay, so I was right about him having his own goal. I was wrong about what that goal was. I thought he was just fuck around and find out character. He wants to evolve humanity because he's weird. Probably evolve humanity into digital life forms because digital life forms are superior to human life forms or some shit.
何度も言わせんな。お前の冗談に付き合ってる暇はねえんだよ。お前は岸辺の使いっ走りだろ。こっちの計画を邪魔しに来たのか。
皆さんは本当に物事の本質というものを理解していませんね。岸辺さん、岸辺さんだったもののしかり、私は可能性を模索しているだけなんです。世界がより良い進化を遂げる、そんな可能性をね。私は 君たちハッカーをずっと見てきました。エデンという楽園の虚飾を打ち破ろうとした君たちのその可能性が生み出す未来に魅力を感じてね。そしてその可能性の芽は華々しく開花した。デジモンキャプチャーを開発し差し上げた甲斐があったというものです。
Dog, this is just an SMT game. This is the motherfucker in the wheelchair, I think, right? He's technically the motherfucker in the wheelchair. That's it. This is just, that's why I made the devil summoning program. Bitch! You done made chicken? What kind of chicken? Like,
お前がデジモンキャプチャーを？
いや、何？研究の過程で生まれた副産物です。それよりも、ほら。
I was texting Feller. I was like, this is just an SMT game.
いよいよ世界に新たな扉が開こうとしています。私の見たかった新しい世界の形がすぐそこに。
The guy's name is Steven in SMT. Yeah, the fucker in the wheelchair in the red suit. It was some Asian style chicken with marinade that had soy and teriyaki sauce. I see. Chad, I don't like soy sauce that much, I'll be honest.
しまった。
それでは私は失礼します。またお会いしましょう。君自身の新たな可能性の扉を開きたいと思った時に。
あ、てめえ待て。
So does that make Crusadermon the fucking law character or the law villain?
あーくそ。今は作戦を優先させねえと。あいつらが。
I mean, it's just straight sodium. You would get as much out of it, out of using salt instead of using soy sauce. It's like salt and oil. Did someone say Door to Darkness?
感じるぞ。世界がデジタルに移り変わっていく。
Or you think you're so cool.
あれはデジモン。
The only upside is that soy sauce is an actual liquid. You could just use like salt water. Like you could make salt water and use that.
奴はロードナイトモン。私と同じロイヤルナイツ。岸辺理恵の体をよりしろとしてずっと暗躍していたのだ。
Lord Nightmon.
オメガモンまで現実世界に？
ついにこの時が来てしまった。二つの世界が扉でつながり交わってしまったのだ。
Okay, but why did you need Yuuko though?
久しいなオメガモン。貴様も誇り高きロイヤルナイツの一人。今からでも遅くはない。我らに従え。我らが世界の存続のため共に人間を滅ぼすのだ。
Actually, would Crusadermon be the chaos? It's really confusing if you want to translate this to an SMT game, because if you're following the idea of like SMT and SMT is based in biblical stuff, Crusadermon would be Lucifer, because Lucifer fell from grace trying to destroy God and therefore humans. Man, I fucking hate that you have to download Instagram in order to see anything on the site. That's why I just don't use Instagram. But yeah, I understand what you mean. Sometimes people send me memes that are like, oh, you can watch this on Instagram. And I'm like, I don't use Instagram. Fuck off. She'll technically be lost seeing the point of exterminating humans. Yeah, yeah. I agree with that more.
手始めだ。まずはその人間どもを血祭りにあげろ。
オメガモン。
断る。
ほほう。あくまでも貴様はイグドラシルの意志に背くのだな。
人間を滅ぼすことがイグドラシルの意志なのか。 私はずっと疑念を抱いていた。
No, I don't want to make it a count because I wanted to look at some art. Yeah, right? Or look at a meme or some shit. I mean, look at how the law ending went for Strange Journey. They didn't really kill humans, but more or less lobotomize them. Yeah. But the chaos route kills everyone.
ロイヤルナイツの恥さらし、いいだろう。
いいだろう。
私が直々人道を渡して、せめてもの情けにな。
それはどうかな。
我が計画の始まりののろしとして知れ。
I don't know what she said, but she definitely said something about killing us. I will not let you stand in the way, so I'll kill you. She said something like that. Sweat, beautiful sweat. Gross. Chaos, degradation. The only reason why killing all the lobotomized people but in the chaos choice was because it was defying the angels. If the demons had done the exact same thing that them, killing them would 100% be a law choice. That is true. Sweet, a sweet, beautiful sweet, not sweat. It definitely said sweat. That's because he was getting your ass whooped.
だが、それも時間の問題だ。
逃げるつもりか。
我が同志同胞を出迎えねばならぬからな。貴様の始末はその後だ。
You know, ironically, I had her almost to death before she left. Oh, cool. Oh, I forgot how big that motherfucker was. Holy shit.
さあ、罪をあがなえ、愚かな人間ども。何？
っていうか、どうすればいいの
？The fuck? Oh, the power went out, yeah. That was the plan. The plan was to get the power out. But we didn't get Yuuko out.
停電？あ、そっか。あなたたちが電源を落としたんだ。
バカな。次元の扉が閉じただと。
Doesn't that mean they get kicked out of the physical realm? Okay, guess not. I found Dizzy.
I guess dumping them is obvious. I don't get meditation, none I just die.
So this is another long-running stance of, hey,
Fuck you.
healthcare sucks, actually.
The other option is to literally call my sister and be like, hey, can we go to the library? Because we're literally myself. Like, bitch, I'm just gonna. That's what?
You're gonna have to, yeah.
That's what, a Starbucks drink and 20 cents?
I mean, yeah, you're just gonna have to do
$9.
that.
$9.
Basically, we're in a situation where Dizzy cannot get their fucking epilepsy meds because shenanigans. That's what's going on right now. That's how their day's going. We've decided that Digimon is all SMT games. No, you couldn't have. No, you couldn't have. You haven't played a Digimon game, so no, you couldn't have told me that. What? Whatever. It's not even like a you don't have money thing, Weez. It's that they're the medical card that they need in order to get the things that they need is just not being given to them.
It's supposed to be in the mail, and I checked the mail, and they're like, bitch, this is empty.
I don't know if you heard them, but
Stop.
who? Huh? Ah.
仲間たちを探したし、共に人間界を滅ぼしてくれるわ。計画に若干の修正を加える必要はあるが、人類の末路に変更はない。
So, chat, why is Crusadermon racist? I don't, She over here saying the N-word. Ningen. The joke is that ningen is the Japanese word for human.
くそ、間に合わなかったか。
Nah, I mean, you did enough.
すまねえ。完全に俺のミス。
They're a Crusader, of course they're racist. You know what? You got me, actually.
気にすることないってちゃんと次元の扉は閉じられたんだし最悪の事態は避けられたってオメガモンが言ってるよ大丈夫
I think what's really funny is that I was using Crusadermon NX to grind money at the beginning of the game, and now they're just evil.
だといいがな。
Money is the root of all evil.
せっかく励ましてやってんのに相変わらず感じ悪いやつ
Hey, I'm Grump.
ユウコはんユウコはんとそうだユウコっち
One of your team is a man and this one's a woman. That's true too. Alright, we gotta get this eater the fuck out of here. Okay, never mind. Alright, well she's just dead. She just cooked now. What the fuck? Can someone explain? Was she wearing? I swear to God, she was wearing stockings. Where did her clothes go? She got sent to hentai haven.
このお物がユウコはんから離れろ
Okay, I think whose turn is it? Is Masterman's? Masterman hits with spirit with chaos degradation. We'll switch you out. Or God damn. That should have just actually did no damage. Leave her alone? Bro, what? Bro, anime is wild. And we're all asleep. Okay, cool. Masaman woke up basically immediately. Put me in, coach. I've always been good about eaters. I actually intended to put you in instead of Rocket Pal. Alright. Assuming Rakapal's attack does enough. This is such a weird attack. A little too late for that, but you know, whatever. Wake up! Grab a brush, put on a little makeup. Why'd you leave your keys upon the table? Damn, I only had one of those. Kill him? Kill him? Kill him? Fuck. I think he's actually healing too. Yeah, give me 1 second. I felt a grave disturbance in the force. Oh my god, let me pause the recording. On the bright side, I don't think it actually was anything. I think it's just people living in an apartment being loud. But I wanted to make it sounded like something fell. My OBS is freaking out right now. Okay, there we go. All right, chat. It was confirmed, not anything, but I just wanted to make sure because that shit was loud as fuck. All right, Weez. Kill him. That was pretty good, but it didn't kill him. Oh my god, you can't miss those. All right, win. We're done. Eaters are digital entities, which means... Yeah, I'm about to hack the shit out of Tentaclemon.
なんでもええ。どんなデタラメでもええから。
大丈夫、フェイ。あなたの代わりに私が行く。
そないな命令わっちはしてへん。なんでプログラムが勝手に。大丈夫だよ、フェイ。あなたのデジモンを信じて。言ったでしょ。デジモンはただのプログラムじゃないって。
Digimon are not like AI. That shit actually is real.
デジモンを信じる。
Okay, because I was like, I lost a lot of shit here. The fuck?
いい。もういいんです。今までやってきたこと、全部が無駄だった。
Maybe, but that's not the important part. The important part is what are you going to do now?
誰も戻ってこない。私の手には。
Bitch, I'm literally in front of you. No one is coming back. I'm right here. I know she's talking about her brother and her father, but like.
トロに終わるなら、もういいんです。8年前、兄がエデン症候群になった。家に帰らず、エデンの開発に没頭する父の代わりに、私だけが兄の元に通った。
No, that's just bad fatherhood.
いくら呼びかけても、兄は目覚めず、私は声をかけるのをやめた。父が死んで、私を励ましてくれたのが、リエさんだった。家族を失わない方法があるとリエさんは教えてくれた。父の作ったエデンを守るため ユーゴとなってハッカーをまとめてほしいって。
Okay, I know you're probably grief stricken and you know, sad that you lost your brother and everything, but how the fuck did any of that make sense?
一人きりで途方に暮れていた私に
Like,
やるべ
this is
きことを
literally
与え
cult
て
shit.
くれ
Like, that's
た。
how cults happen. You're at your lowest low and then someone offers you any kind of solution, and that seems like the best way out. But like, if you think about that for longer than 2 seconds, that makes no fucking cool. That makes no fucking sense, rather. I've read Weeze's chat at the same time, so I said cool on accident. Cool motive. Still murder.
だから私は私を捨ててユーゴになった。自分をなくしても家族とつながっていたかった。でも結局何もかも嘘だった。
Is this not literally also the plot of Sumire in Persona 5, which came out like at least a year before, right? This came out in 2015. So again, confirming that these are just SMT games. Actually, Sumire was way after the fact because Royale didn't come out till like 2019, right?
に仕組まれていた。ザクソンのみんなだって私についてきたんじゃない。私がエデンを守ってたわけじゃない。すべてはリエさんの力。
That was 2020? I can't remember. I just threw out a date.
何もしていない。寂しい私。滑稽で惨めな私。どうして放っておいてくれないの？もう戻れない。いろんなことを間違えてしまったから。
See, that's what's called quitter shit, and we don't do that. We don't do that here. We just don't do that here.
私が失敗したせいでエデンでまた犠牲を出してしまった。
Okay, so giving up is gonna fix that. Got it. Like, come on, get your shit together. Let's go. We got work to do. Okay, from the West, it was released on March 31st, 2020. I was close.
自分が何をしたかったのかもわからない。
Something.
父も兄もみんな私の前からいなくなって一人だって認めたくなかった。でも私はずっと前から一人だった。だからもう構わないで。私はもう一人ぼっちでいいんです。
Fuck that.
これは私がフェイにあげたデジモン。
ユーコ、あなたは決して一人じゃない。あなたがフェイと私を出会わせてくれたから、私もフェイも一人じゃなくなった。あなたは私たちに居場所を与えてくれた。私はフェイの隣に、そしてフェイはあなたの隣に。思い出して。あなたの隣にはいつも誰かがいたはず。今も。
そうか。そうですよね。
Yeah, I've also determined that Digimon is also the power of lesbians. What? What is the power of gay men? It's, you said, when is it not the power of lesbians? When is the power of gay men?
Oh, 思い出しました。父の言葉。小さい頃、父が泣いてる私に言ってくれた。パパが作っているエデンでは、一人ぼっちになる人なんていない。
たとえ体は遠く離れていても、誰かが一人で泣いていたら
That is how the internet works,
すぐに手を差
yes.
し伸べられる。そのためのエデン、そのための物理原則に縛られない電脳空間。
私たちはフェイは今もあなたと共にいる。これからもずっと。
Now, I mean, like lesbians.
ノキアさんが言っていたこと、ようやく分かった気がします。ありがとうございました。友達を連れてきてくれて、私に手を差し伸べてくれて。
My eyes.
私はこの奥にいます。お願いします。私をここから連れ出してください。
My eyes. The game was trying to tell us she's autistic, but that singular toy drain. Sorry, chat. I just thought of something really funny that's gonna be the thumbnail. See, even Nokia is like, you guys are actually just gay. Like, like even the game is like, I think you guys are actually just gay. Like, what the fuck? 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 What the hell? What the fuck?
Wow.
What the fuck? Don't you hate it when just a portal through time and space just tears open and sucks up one of your friends? Don't you hate that? You didn't see that coming? It was obvious. Save? Nah, I'm good. Alright. I assume the pink-haired child is supposed to be us. Or maybe it's Nokia. Yeah, normally I don't listen to creepy children. You said that, but I am currently a bitch in the woods.
Bitch in the front room. Never in the like I'm gonna kill you.
Well, if she was from the woods, she at some point was in fact in the woods. All my Digimans are still here. It's Daisy's natural habitat. It's true. Bitch, you know I can't read that. You're Rosemont, and we're in the forest. So. What's up, gang? Hentai jump scare. Didn't I have my Digimons with me? Why didn't they protect me? Dareta?
僕はユーゴ。ユーコの兄だ。ああ、僕の肉体はエデン症候群になって眠っている。君と同じだ。いや、君とは違うな。僕は完全な電脳体だからね。
Okay, does that mean your body died, or does that mean you're a robot?
とにかく妹を侵食から救い出してくれてありがとう。僕も優子を侵食から守ろうとしていたけど、君がいなければあのまま取り込まれてしまったはずだ。まさかあんな方法があったとは。君のコネクトジャンプには本当に驚かされる。
Consciousness alive as a digital construct while his body is still comatose. Not a robot, but he said his body is cyber, which implies that he does not have a physical body. It's a goddamn clanker.
しかし、君がイーターとつながってくれたおかげで、こうして会うことができた。そう、僕が君を呼んだんだ。君はそれに応えて、ここへ来てくれたんだろ。
Still not a robot, he doesn't beat boop. If he has a digital space, he does beat boop. We beat boop too.
気がついたらここにいた。何が起きたかわからない。
Not really.
それは災難だったね。僕が呼んだせいもあるだろうけど、誰かの呼び声に応える。君にはそういう力が備わっているんじゃないかな。ここがどこなのか気になるかい？
Not really. What, you just don't wake up in a void every once in a while?
ここはとあるネットワーク上に存在する特殊な領域だよ。君と会うために僕が急ごしらえで用意したね。
He low-key just said, I just made this pocket dimension, don't worry about it.
君は僕の呼び声に無意識化で答えて、そのネットワークにアクセスした。君の中に僕のかけらがある。断片化された僕のメモリが。
Okay, well get out of me.
それを通して声を届けることができた。嬉しかったよ。君が持っていると知ったときは。ただ、そのせいでいろいろと迷惑もかけたと思う。ここへ来て、君が体験した妙な出来事は。
Oh, so we weren't in those situations at all. We were remembering his memories.
記憶の影響で見たものだ。他にも似たような体験を君はしているはず。それらは僕の記憶の断片が引き寄せていた。かくいう僕も本体と思い込んでいるだけの少しばかり容量の大きな断片で、 君にとっては迷惑そのものなのかもしれないな。
You're the ghost of the pale boy?
僕の断片がどんな姿で現れていたか知らなかったけど、なるほど、幽霊か。相当不気味がられているんだな。ユーゴや特にノキアを怖がらせてしまって。
So is the cult part of your avatar, or did you fall into the coma with the drip on? It could be both, but like, be for real.
君に迎えが来たよ。驚きだな。どうやってここを見つけたんだろう。とても深く。
I don't know if you can hear Dizzy, but that was a really funny statement they just said. Jack, can you hear them? What? They basically they said, and I quote, "Bitch, it's way too hot for a firing squad." Yeah, I kind of just tripped and fell through a portal. Don't worry about it though.
おいおい、いっぺんに質問してやるなよ。
Only shit is the Shinjuku Inferno.
1週間以上も連絡が取れなかったんですよ。しかもあんな別れ方。
It's been a week? Holy shit.
心配して当然です。
So you guys just been randomly calling every once in a while for a week?
ああ、はいはい、わかったわかった。とにかく無事でよかったじゃねえか。詳しい話は直接会ってから。それでいいだろ。
それじゃ今から中野で会おう。早く事務所に戻りたいだろうし。
じゃあ後でな。
It seems I had everyone worried about me. Time to get back to the agency.
おかえりなさい。
Hey, I just talked to your brother. We're gonna go get him eventually, but not right now.
怪我はしていませんか？体に異常は？一体どこで何してたんですか？
I was in the Black Void talking with your brother. Probably limbo or some shit. Couldn't have been heaven or hell. There's no bitches.
だからいっぺんに質問してやんなっての。
そいつは無理な相談ですぜ。新たな旦那。ゆうこっちってば、この子が消えちゃってから超心配してたんだから。
I told you, it's the power of lesbians.
誤解しないでください。
What would be the wrong idea?
お礼もちゃんと言えないうちに行方不明になられたせいで、この1週間目覚めが悪かっただけです。
It's not like I like you or anything, baka.
行方不明になるなら、ちゃんと私がお礼を言ってけじめをつけてからにしてください。
オタク、そのツンデレ、レベル高すぎだろ。
Okay, I know the game came out in 2015, but surely everybody knows what a tsundere is for them to just say tsundere.
ともかく、あの時はありがとうございました。
心配してたのは俺たちだけじゃないんだぜ。京子さんもずっとお前を探してた。ただ ちょっと前から連絡が取れねえんだ。
無事に帰ってきたこと京子さんに伝えておいたら、君のデジバイスからなら連絡取れるかもよ。
The only person on this team that likes guys is Arata. I would actually argue that Arata is ace.
オタクのデジバイスでもダメか。
京子さんどこ行っちゃったんだろう。
Now your hand cannon, maybe? Yes, my hand cannon says otherwise. I'm sure he's ace, but it's funnier my way. It is funnier that way. We just have a squad full of gay bitches.
Any other club to have?
I mean, I've seen squads of straight bitches.
外見ただろう。あれ以来、世界が変わっちまった。
So despite the fact that the portal opened for literally 2 seconds, everything's still doing exactly the way that Crusadermon wanted.
テレビだってこのニュースばっかやってやがる。何も知らない自称専門家さんが毎日ご公説垂れてるよ。
次元の扉が開いた影響で大規模なデジタルシフトが起きています。収束する気配はありません。
You want to try the sentence again?
デジモンたちも現実の東京を自由に闊歩している。
デジモンが実体化するのはまだいい。まずいのはイーターだ。あいつらは見境なく人を襲うからな。くそ、俺がもっと早く止められていれば。
もう新た、それはいい子なしって決めたじゃん。
こんな悠長なこと言ってられっか。この瞬間も
Probably a minute at least. It doesn't matter. My point being is that it wasn't open for very long, but everything that they wanted to happen is still happening.
それはそうだけどさ。
You're getting lost in the semantics of the actual sentence instead of the purpose of the sentence.
そういえば岸辺ロードナイトモンだっけ。まだ見つからない感じ。はい、まだ足取りがつかめません。上城の CEO 岸辺理恵はハッカーに拘束された。事実を知らないマスコミはそんな憶測を報道していますが、何でもかんでもハッカーのせいにされちゃってるね。ハッカーを悪者にしておけばオールオッケーみたいな。
無理もねえけど、日頃の行いが悪いのは事実だし、実際ハッカーが失敗したせいで被害が出てるんだ。
だから
それよりオタクが行方不明の間、一体何があったんだ。聞かせてくれよ。なんとも言えねえ話だな。全部が全部幻ってわけでもなさそうだ。
本当に兄さんに会ったんですか。
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. He told me he was your brother.
兄さんはエデン症候群になってセントラル病院でずっと意識不明のまま眠っているんです。その兄さんと会話ができたなんて。エデンのアバターのようなものだったんだよね。私を助けてくれてありがとうと。
Let's go wake him up, splash some water on his face or something. Let's call him for dinner. Maybe he'll wake up then.
お兄ちゃん、私兄を救いたい。エデン症候群の治療法を見つけ出します。ひいてはそれがたくさんのエデン症候群の患者を救い、父が産んだエデンを救うことにつながるから。そのためにも私はもう一度あの人に会って決着をつけます。岸辺理恵、いえロードナイトモンに。あの人は 父の死に必ず関わっている。それにイーターのことも詳しく知っているはずです。
俺も岸辺は許せねえ。あいつはハッカーの存在を都合よく利用してやがった。
Hey, did she or did she get possessed by Crusadermon to do that as Crusadermon? Like, did she really do anything wrong? Who's at blame for that?
ロイヤルナイツってのは相当上位のデジモンなんだろう。強力なデジモンやイーターに対抗する手段見つけねえとな。
私はデジモンたちが気になるかな。いきなりこんなことになってパニクってる子もたくさんいる。
This is giving me Final Fantasy VI vibes in the sense that technically you failed and the second half of the game is you fixing everything.
このまま放っておいたら人間とデジモンが本当に戦争を始めちゃうかもしれないって。オメガモンはそれを止めたいって言ってる。私たちリベリオンズはオメガモンを手伝う。つまりラブラブデジモン絆大作戦マックス発動だ。
If you were Lord Nightmon, hating humans for destroying your world, and you find the source where it's all started, why would you just who would you kidnap just to become them? What? Like the statement doesn't make sense to begin with, because why would you want to become them to begin with? That's not hard to understand. Bro, you fucked up the sentence. What do you mean?
どうやらやりてえこと、いや、やらなきゃいけねえことが決まったみたいだな。
Something you came to everything you swore to destroy. Yeah, that's what I'm not understanding. Like, what do you gain by being this person? Uh-oh. I don't fucking know.
大丈夫なんですか？
Kind of hurt a little bit, but
反電脳体か。この規模のデジタルシフトが起きてんだ。オタクの体にも影響が出ちまってるのかもな。
あ、刑事さん。
I still don't trust you.
おお、やっぱりここに集まってたか。
京子さんは留守ですけど、どうかしたんですか？
いや、用があるのは。
俺だろ。
よくわかったな。
そろそろ来る頃だと思ってたんだ。例のハッキングの件についてだよな。
ああ、間もなくお前、真田新が指名手配されることになっている。
Yes. You put this over there by my back, huh?
どうしてそんなことに？
東京中を停電させたこの間のハッキングで令状が出たんだ。
待ってください。
I guess that's a good point,
ハッ
yeah.
キング行為は事実ですが、あれには正当な理由が。リエさんの失踪についても。
分かってる。
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's not how that works.
真田新を重要参考人として取り調べるつもりでいる。
Even if he didn't do anything, he technically did. Wait, is there a law in just hacking? No matter what, they have reasonable evidence to bring him in. They can issue a warrant for his arrest. It makes perfect sense.
ここらで分かりやすい敵をでっち上げて世論のパニックを抑えようって魂胆だろ。
That too.
お偉方の考えそうなこった。
悔しいがその通りだ。だが俺は京ちゃんから事情を聞かされている。今東京で起きていることについても君たちほどではないが多少なりとも理解しているつもりだ。必ず俺が上と話をつける。だから真田、ここはおとなしく警察の保護を受けてくれ。いいな。
嫌だ。
おいおい、逃げたりしたらそれこそ上の思うつぼだぞ。お前はまだ未成年なんだ。大人の言うことを聞いてくれ。
ねえ新、さすがにここは刑事さんの言う通りにした方が良くない？それにそもそもは
私の救出を目的とした作戦で実行されたハッキングです。一連の事件には私たち全員が関わっている。いわば私たちは共犯。新さんが罪を問われるなら私たちも同罪のはず。
おいおい、上白優子さん、話がややこしくなってますけど。
これは事実です。あなた一人が負うべき責任じゃない。かっこつけるのはやめてください。
そういえばオタクは優子だったな。なら俺が言いたいことはわかるだろ。最終的に誰かがケツ拭いてくれるって期待して一人で突っ張ってたわけじゃねえんだわ。それに全員が警察に目つけられてどうすんだよ。
That's an interesting statement.
俺らにはやんなきゃいけねえことがあんだろ。今のは聞かなかったことにしてくれよ、又吉さん。言われなくてもそうしてくれるとは思うけど、優子たちが共犯ならあんたもだよな。
何の話だ？すまん。伊達がまた何かやらかしてないか心配でな。気もそぞろで聞いてなかった。
助かるよ。あと悪いけどやっぱあんたの話には乗れねえわ。あんたみてえないかつい大人に保護されるなんてまっぴらごめんだからさ。
勝手なことばかり言いやがって。な、今は強がり言ってられる状況じゃないんだぞ。
そんなんじゃねえよ。警察が事情を話して分かってくれる相手だとは思えないんでね。あんたのことは信頼してるけどさ。
I don't.
つうわけでこれから晴れて全国指名手配犯ってわけだ。また一つ俺様レジェンド達成ってか。けどもうオタクらとは一緒にはいられねえ
ハルタ。
おい待て、真田、勝手な真似するんじゃない。
ばっかじゃねえの。待てっつわれて待つハッカーなんていねえっつ。自由にデジモン呼び出せるのは便利だな。これなら俺余裕で逃げ切れんじゃねえの。そうだ、オタクマジでお人よしすぎだからその面倒な性格ちっとは直しとけよな。そんじゃあな、オタクらと遊ぶの結構楽しかったぜ。あばよ。
待て、真田。
ハルタ、なんでどうしよ
う。新さんが罪をかぶってくれるおかげで私たちはこれまで通り自由に動けます。これで事件の早期解決も望める。事件が解決すれば新さんの冤罪を証明できるはず。それが新さんの狙いです。
そういうこと？それならそう言ってよ。めんどくさい、水くさい、かっこつけあなた。
I mean, it was really obvious that's what was happening. You're just not really smart enough to put it together.
確かにかっこつけようはもはや病気の域ですね。ですがそのために背負ったリスクは大きい。新さんの覚悟無駄にはしません。
そうだね。私たちは私たちにやれることをやんなきゃだね。
私はリエさんの行方を追います。何か分かったら連絡しますので。
私はデジモンラブラブ絆大作戦マックスを敢行しつつデジモンたちから情報とか友情とか愛情とか集めてみるね。
Whatever, dude. Okay, sure. I wonder where Kyoko's gone off to. Guess I'll do whatever I can.
No. なんだよ、お前だけか。あのうさんくせえ女探偵が行方不明ってマジだったのな。
Since you've been gone, Kyoko went out to find another person to work for her for below minimum wage. Ah, yes, glad to know that she's missing my presence.
なーに人の顔見てがっかりしてんだよ。失礼だろうが。逮捕すんぞこら。
That's not how that works.
おい、しょげてたってしょうがねえだろ。気長に待ってりゃいいんだよ。あの女探偵のことだ。そのうちフラッと戻ってくるさ。にしても、お前だけとは想定外だったぜ。ああ、どうすっかな。
You have a case for the Kurumi Detective Agency?
うぜえ。なんかすげえうぜえ。まあ、へこんでるよかマシだけどな。しょうがねえ。お前でいっか。
Nah, since you've been gone, she couldn't pay the bills and got evicted. Was that why my pay was so small? We were just barely getting by?
いや、ちと訳ありを拾っちまってよ。
ねえ、もういい？
I know that voice.
ああ、いいぞ。
僕、ロックモン、よろしく。
Okay, that's not who. Never mind. I guess I don't know that voice. I thought that was gonna be Rie. It was the way she was talking.
ねえ、この人？僕の相談に乗ってくれるのって。
こいつが依頼者だ。人探し、いや、デジモン探しを頼みたいんだとさ。
Chapter 13. Damn, we just flew through those chapters, huh?
「僕、友達のトコモンとはぐれちゃったんだ。小さい子だから迷子になっちゃって。お願い、トコモンを探すの手伝ってよ。」
街でこいつがオロオロしてたのを見つけてさ、放っておくわけにはいかねえし。で、思いついたのがお前んとこだったってわけだ。お前らこういうわけわかんねえ事件得意だろ。今じゃ東京のあちこちにこんなんが現れて大混乱だ。あたしら警察もどう対応していいんだかはっきりしねえ。なのに偶然拾ったこいつは言葉も通じるし、別に暴れるでもないし、それにかわいいじゃねえか。ああ、お前今笑ったろ。
I literally did not respond.
悪かったな。柄にもねえこと言って。ともかくな、デジモンだからってこんなやつをむやみにとっちめるのも柄じゃねえし、害がなさそうだし困ってるみてえだから連れてきたんだ。
ごめんね。デジモンにもいろんなのがいるんだ。おとなしいのとか暴れるのとか。
まあ気にすんな。人間だって同じようなもんだし。それより後で耳触らせろや。何モフモフさせてんの
I feel like that's racist.
気持ちよさそうじゃねえか。
I want to touch your ears. Says nothing. Did you just fucking laugh at me? Right, like like bitch, no one said anything. I literally did not respond to you.
とにかく私は又吉さんとこに応援に行かなきゃいけねえんだ。こいつはお前に任せっから最後までちゃんと面倒見てくれよ。わかったな。
Hi.
人間だろうがデジモンだろうが依頼者は依頼者だ。嫌も王もないだろう。
Damn, Kyoko, I thought you died. Oh, that was the Kyoko in her head.
安心したぜ。
Cool.
じゃあ、あと頼む。そいつのこと泣かしでもしたら容赦しねえからな。ああ、そうだ。又吉さんから伝えとけって言われたんだ。
You know, if my Baoding balls were a golden color, I could totally make an Okarumun's nut joke. It's true. They were given to you by God.
お前のダチの新ただっけか。 あいつの逮捕状が正式に発行された。
I know. We talked about this like 20 minutes ago.
つまり晴れて全国指名手配ってことだな。
You think she's gonna make imaginary coffee for you in your head? Damn, I hope not. Because then I have to be imaginary disgusted. I mean, they're actually not wrong. Assuming they can get Arata, he could explain why everything is happening. They just wouldn't be able to do anything about it.
誤解すんなよ。又吉さん、すんげえ頑張ってくれたんだぜ。でも、馬の耳に念仏ってやつでさ、全く聞く耳持ちやしない。あいつが逃げたせいでさらに怪しまれちまったし。まあ、心配すんなって。又吉さんが動いてくれてんだ。絶対悪いようにはなんねえよ。私もガキの頃は何回もやんちゃしたけど。
I feel like Labmon would squeak if I squeezed them. You have a lot of cuteness aggression, don't you, Wiz? Or you actually, you take that back. You just have a lot of aggression in general.
お前ら、なんか事情があったんだろ。安心しな。又吉さんはそういうやつのことを見捨てたりしねえよ。じゃあな、このチビのことよろしく頼むな。
君の友達も迷子なの？
Not really.
じゃあ一緒に探そう。きっと見つかるよ。よーし、そうと決まったら友達探しに出発進行。
So Pete's just fucking here. Gotta take a quick break. Gotta take a quick break now and then for me. Grab a quick ice cream. Maybe I'll try some. Okay. All right, that's stream. We've been streaming for about 3 hours. So if you just heard that, you looked at the video timer and it's been 2 hours, you should show up to streams more often because we did a bunch of stuff not on stream. Let's see. You know what, chat? I don't really feel like writing out to anybody right now. I'm tired. I don't feel like talking, so we're just gonna end stream. Oh, well, thank you everybody for hanging out. A lot of information to digest. I think this is the only thing I'm still not clear on is what the fuck is Crusadermon trying to do by having the human memory copy paste machine. That's what I don't understand. But other than that, everything has been pretty much straightforward, at least to me. But yeah, I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow. I probably am. So if I see you guys tomorrow, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you when I see you. Later.